still, good catch, man. I'm gonna upvote this guy. Ah, wrong guy. Back out of this real quick. I want that freaking thing to reload. I want to upvote the correct person. There we go. Well, that person does have a good point. Huh. Ooh, that is a very good point. I stated in a previous video that it seems like Gustav is employing Max to use the signal as an experimental tool in his raves, with Kathleen being patient 0. Audio signals can have an immense effect on the human brain, are the primary cause of gambling addiction. Gambling addiction and draw. So it isn't hard to believe someone found a note that more or less roofies someone. And see, this is why in college there was a primary rule in my college. Never argue with the philosophy students, you'll always lose, and never ask a philosophy student for help, because you'll be stuck getting probably ran around 5 or 6 incorrect corners before you finally get to the correct one. Alright, back to the second paragraph. The intellectual side of my mind is taking over more and more by the emotional side. I'm feeling out of control. I find that I'm actually enjoying it. Perhaps little teenage life. I've learned that my body is capable of orgasm. Not that I didn't experience the echoes of one infrequently in the varying points of my life with other men during sexual experiences. Alright, goddammit, I gotta stop reading this shit. But frankly, self-stimulation was much easier and much more efficient way to achieve the same result. See? We have proof. Girls masturbate. It seems I'm human after all, not a machine. The feeling I'm experiencing with Max must be something near to what is commonly defined as love. Actually, psychologists have defined love. The definition of love is the concern of one's own success and survival equal to your own. Or over your own. Not that I didn't which I've always viewed as a simply an intellectual attempt to enable a species' biological need. The need to procreate in order to survive. But I like so much what is happening with Max. I also know that I shall need to be very careful not to hurt this boy one day. I'm simply not capable of normalcy when it comes to the common and conventional relationships. It's not enough for me. I've told him this, but he doesn't listen. Well, once again, Kathleen is throwing up the sociopath flag for me. Non-violent. Because Hollywood has made people so stupid upon the difference. They
freaking say, people, oh, that guy's a sociopath. No, that motherfucker's a psychopath.
No sociopath flag again for me. Granted, it is proven that those with incredibly high IQs tend to have trouble maintaining proper relationships, especially with those of the layman variety. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell people what my IQ is, but I can sort of relate to that. Thankfully, I love my wife, and she's very intelligent, so it works out perfectly. Alright, strange echoes inside. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Hidden words? Hidden words this time? And I am placing them this way because it stood out to me. Strange echoes inside. Granted, I am thinking that the bleed over from another reality I have been suspecting may actually be imposing Kathleen 2 over Kathleen 1. Yes. Alright, back up. Alright, intimate interview. Wee! It's like a freaking roller coaster. Love it. Oh, great. It's more Ingrid Gustav time. What time are we at, people? Almost 9:45? Or no, about 9:35. Alright. Sorry, I've got this strange Mario watch that, for some reason, the creators of this watch thought, hey, let's not put numbers on it. Thanks, GameStop. It's kind of sad when I actually prefer my freaking Batman snap bracelet over my Mario watch. Alright. Title: Gustav Peterson Self-Biography. Heading: Transcripts from Office. Subfile heading: Job Interview. Ingrid Hansen, Student. Date: Unknown, 1973. Classroom transcript recorded by Linda Mortensen. Status: Not approved. Gustav Peterson. What does your father do? Ingrid Hansen. He's a musician. What kind? Violin, cello, anything with strings attached to wood. Yeah, I play the violin. And the flute. I don't want any jokes on that. Seriously, one American Pie joke and someone's getting banned from chat. And your mother? Is this really necessary? We've covered my entire scientific background. This should be enough. For me, it isn't. She was a physicist. Where? She's dead. Okay. Civil status? What? Okay. I personally think just off page 1 that Gustav was vetting a test subject for some type of experiment. Questions upon typically questions related to heritage and parental employment are not job interview questions. Maybe maybe mating questions. Questions or scientific study questions. Study questions. But not job interview questions. Page 2. I'm not gonna bother reading that part. Married or single? Single. And on the pill. That's not a necessary requirement. Anything else? No. My name is Ingrid. Shall I call you Gustav or Professor Peterson? Granted the fact that Gustav doesn't care about her birth control status. Status leans away from the mating aspect and further into that he was planning on experimenting on poor Ingrid from the beginning. Yes, indeed. Now let's go ahead and evaluate what other people have said. Oh, Greylock has a very good point, and it doesn't seem like anyone actually is realizing it. Very good point. I was trying to drive that point in since like chapter 3. But voted because good point. Because good observation and logic. It seems primarily scientific. Yeah. Scientific and less job or relationship related. Like if Gustav is trying to experiment on Ingrid. Excuse me, everybody. Oh, Navros, that really wasn't the best comment you could have made, but I can't really give him an upload on that one. He's only stating the obvious. Alright, this guy is on the right point, but he's not realizing that this is based in 1973. The legality behind his interviewing questions are not applicable. I don't know Danish law or anything, but I'm assuming that who knows? Maybe they did have those types of laws, but I know America hasn't had them that long, so this is in the 70s. This is in 73. Those laws concerning proper interviewing questions and procedures may not have existed in that country yet. I really don't have any much else to say on this thing other than
Perfect, Revan. Perfect.
Like, Gustav is employing Max to use the signal as an experimental tool in his raves, with Kathleen being still good catch, man. I'm gonna upvote this guy.
Ah, wrong guy. Well, that person does have a good point.
Huh. Ooh, that is a very... Back out of this real quick. I want that freaking thing to reload. I want to upvote the correct person.
There we go.
A good point. I stated in a previous video that it seems